so sorry. Yeah. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the core it's all soul. Pure gold, mad mind, mad miners, Congo, mad miners, go home, iPhone. Bad apple, pure bodies dead, bad apple. The tree spoke from Ghana, them people, them Ghana. Shook that tree for a money maker. Sucks how I did wrong. Earth, if everybody's birth, then what's the pure body worth? My soul cry earth. Brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the core it's all soul. Pure gold, mad mind, mad miners, Congo, mad miners, go home, iPhone. Bad apple, pure bodies dead, bad apple. My tree spoke from Ghana. Now my people them Ghana. Now you shook that tree for a money maker, and it sucks how I did wrong. Oh earth, if everybody's birth, what's a pure body worth? I'm so sorry. Ear the at, ear the A-R-T-H, ear the at, ear T, hear T-H-E at, he at, he A-R-T, H-E-R the at, he A-R the at. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold train, pure heart. Hear the at, hear the A-R-T-H, hear the at, hear T, hear T, hat. There goes the sound of the underdog. See my dread, an underdog, you could be my dread. See my dread, sausage dog, you could be my dread. Against PITs, you've been barking mad, please be my guest. Nappy headed sirens scream, till they don't sound the alarm like this. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the core it's all soul. Pure gold, mad mind, mad miners, Congo, mad miners, go home, iPhone. Bad apple, pure body's dead, bad apple. My tree spoke from Ghana. Now my people them Ghana. Now you shook that tree for a money maker. Sucks how I did wrong. Oh earth, if everybody's birth, what's a pure body worth? I'm so sorry. Yeah. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the chorus also. Pure gold, mad miners, Congo, mad miners, go home, iPhone. Bad apple, pure bodies dead, bad apple. The tree spoke from Ghana. Them people, them Ghana. Shook that tree for a money maker. Sucks how I did wrong. Earth, if everybody's birth, then what's the pure body worth? My soul cry earth. Brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the course also. Pure gold, mad miners, Congo, mad miners, go home, iPhone. Bad apple, pure bodies dead, bad apple. My tree spoke from Ghana. Now my people them Ghana. Now you shook that tree for a money maker, and it sucks how I did wrong. Oh earth, if everybody's birth, what's a pure body worth? I'm so sorry. Ear the A-R-T-H, ear the at, ear T, hear T-H-E at, he at, he A-R-T-H, he are the at, he are the at. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold train, pure heart. Hear the at, hear the A-R-T-H, hear the at, hear T, hat. There goes the sound of the underdog. See my dread, an underdog, you could be my dread. See my dread, sausage dog, you could be my dread. Against PITs, you've been barking man, please be my guest. Nappy headed sirens scream, till they don't sound the alarm like this. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the chorus also. Pure gold, mad miners, Congo, mad miners, go home, iPhone. Bad apple, pure bodies dead, bad apple. My tree spoke from Ghana. Now my people them gone, now you shook that.
Ever since I was a kid, I had a dream of becoming a pilot, but could never afford it. One day I decided to stop making excuses, to sacrifice my comfort, to make my dream happen. My name is D, and this is my journey. This is Future Pilot 901. Ever since I was a kid, I had a dream of becoming a pilot, but could never afford it. One day I decided to stop making excuses, to sacrifice my comfort, to make my dream happen. My name is D, and this is my journey. This is Future Pilot 901. Yes. Wow. Can barely see me. Barely. Oh, mate. What's up, people? Welcome back to Future Pilot 901. It's Thursday, so it's the day for flight sim session. I've got my kit out, my equipment out. I'm ready to go, ready to flow, ready to know what I need to know. Today is going to be all about emergency procedures. So I've had a bit of a technical issues. Yes. My computer actually restarted, hence why you heard the same song about 50 different times. And then it cut off and then went back on. But the show must go on some way, somehow. So today I'm hoping to do some practicing emergency procedures. For those of you that have been watching Future Pilot 901 live on a Monday, 7 p.m. UTC or Greenwich Mean Time, you know that we've been, I don't actually have it here. We've been looking at the book Performance Pilot. And one of the things that it specifies about great pilots is that they practice things that don't usually come up in their flights, just to keep it fresh in the mind, just to keep it fresh in the body. So I'm hoping to do that. But before I get onto the flight sim, which I'm going to be using Explain 11, I need to fix the lighting on this camera because I'm looking like charcoal. So I'm going to have to give you guys a commercial break. Okay. This won't be 5 minutes. I don't need 5 minutes. I need fewer than 5 minutes, but I'm going to chuck back that song and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Don't do nothing else because this is going to be good. All right. See you guys in a bit.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Earth, brown, melanin.
Okay, let's check. How is this? This is a lot better. Oh, I need to. It's just way too zoomed in. Be right back.
I'm so sorry. Yeah. Earth, brown, melanin, mercury, soul train, cold tan, down to the core is all soul. Pure gold, mad miners, Congo, mad miners. Go home, iPhone. Bad apple. Pure bodies dead, bad apple. The tree spoke from Ghana. Them people, them Ghana.
Okay, I think I have fixed it. Okay, that's a lot better. There we go. One of those days. Technical difficulties. But you know how it is. We roll with it. Anyways, let me know in the chat how you're doing. How's it going? How's your week going? The weekend is nearly here. The weekend is nearly here. I hope you got some great plans for the weekend, seeing some loved ones, getting up to no good. Yep. Well done for getting through the week, man. It's a hustle, it's a grind, it's a grussel. All right, just loading up Explain 12 so that we can get this show on the road. I'll show you guys the first emergency that I've got up here. And actually, one of the things I like about Explain, I don't know how the others work. Okay, Explain is not responding. I don't know how the others work, but with Explain, you can definitely set up the failures to come up, which is nice because I can set up the failures on a time delay, which means I could set up engine failure, within 10 minutes. And then wherever I am in the circuit, the engine's going to fail. Then I have to react real time. So I can set it up to catch me out. But I've got my knee board as usual. I'm going to start off with engine fire during start. So the first thing is continue cranking the engine 3 to 4 seconds, lean the mixture, open the throttle, fuel cock goes off. If fire continues, evacuate the aircraft with fire extinguisher to a safe upwind location. So that's the first thing I'm going to be doing and running through. Because one of the things that happens when some things don't go right, there's a startle factor, right? There's kind of like a few seconds that we lose because we're like, oh, damn, like this thing is happening to me that I never thought would happen to me. Wait, is this real? And then you kick into action after like a few seconds. And practicing it means I can kind of get rid of those first few seconds. So let me see. Is it loaded? Yep. Let's go to Explain. For some reason, the sound is not coming through to me. I'm going to share my screen, window, Explain, Bosch. Come back. Let's set that up for you. Bosch. I don't like that background. Let's change that background to something a little bit calmer and quieter. There we go. Or maybe this one. Or I want just a blank screen. Actually, what I can do is just... Nope. There we go. That's it. Perfect. How about this? Nope. Not centralized. Let's keep it like this. All right. Then let's do something else. Change the camera angle. Hide that. Let's switch it to this. Perfect. Maybe let's put this on. What happens there? Nope. Okay, keep it like that. All right, perfect. Let's get going then. Get rid of the yokes. So in the aircraft, everything's done. Pre-flight is done. As you can see, I'm starting exactly where I would be starting at Northfield because you should practice how you normally practice, okay? So I know these bits of the checklist, so we're going to go mixtures, full rich, throttle is 1/4 inch open. Everything looks good so far. So we're going to go, I'm going to preset the engine to fail, actually, the engine fire. So I'm going to go to flight. I'm going to do to edit failures. Let's go engine. Let's go starts. Nope. Prop. No. Fuel. No. Failures. Let's go engine fire. Let's go set exact time until failure. Let's set it at 0.5. No, 0.25. So 15 seconds. Done. So that's going to give us engine failure. Right. Mixture's rich. Throttle's 1/4 inch open. Holding the brakes. And we go turn these off. So master switch is on. Oh, keep cranking. Mixture goes lean, throttle goes open. Keep cranking for a few seconds and off. Get the fire extinguisher, get out of there. Cool. Gonna run that one more time. So failures, which is really useful actually. So if I go back to always working, apply changes, and there you go. Cool. Try that one more time, see if I can be swifter. Edit failures, engine failure, failures. Let's go engine fire. Let's do 0. Until exact time. Let's do 0.5 this time. Cool. Apply changes. Cool. Mixture goes rich. Throttle is quarter inch open. Master switch goes on. And holding the power. And 2. We're going to start the engine. And has started. I'm expecting the engine fire by now. Come on. So this is engine fire and start. Obviously, because it's time delay, it's not really engine fire and start. Okay, so here we go. Mixture lean, throttle open, keep cranking. 3, 2, 1, and that goes off. That goes off, and we go exit the aircraft. Sweet. Perfect. So now I'm going to get rid of that failure and we're going to do some rejected takeoffs. Okay, we're going to have a partial engine failure and we're going to do rejected takeoff. So always working, apply changes. Cool. So now we're going to get started. Mixtures for rich, throttle, quarter inch open, master switch goes on, circuit breakers are in, and 1, 2, clear to the right, clear ahead, and clear left. And we started 12, get it up to 1200 RPM. Check that the oil pressure is up within 30 seconds. Good. Next bits. Let me change this because I can't hear anything. Settings, sound. Let's do return. Perfect. All right. After start checklist. RPM 1200 set. T's and P's in the green. Ammeters not discharging. That's east. That's 1, 2. That's 1, 1. 105. So yeah, that looks good. QNH looks good. Radios. Let's get the avionics on. Perfect. And 123.530 is what we need at Northfield. Cool. So I'm going to make the call. Northfield Radio, Golf November, Whiskey, Foxtrot Golf is a Cessna 172 on apron 2. 1 POB, request airfield information for circuits. 02 left-hand circuit, QNH 1013, Golf November, Whiskey, Foxtrot Sierra. So we're going to taxi to holding point Bravo 1, backtrack to the ORP, do our power checks, and then get going. Parking brake is off. We're going to check clear right, clear ahead, and clear left. Releasing and checking the brakes. Brakes checked. Let's go shift 4. Obviously, this is an American thingamajig. So American program. So they've got the American reg. So we're going to lean for taxi. Let me get back into the aircraft. Lean it for taxi. Slow down. Check. Compass increasing to the left, to the right. DI increasing to the right. Bank into the right, balls out to the left. Decrease into the left, decrease into the left. Bank into the left, balls out to the right. So I'm checking here. Increase into the right, increase into the right. Bank into the right, balls out to the left. and so on. So that's my taxi checklist complete. Slowing down before the grass, pulling all the way back, checking that it's clear on the other side, and we go. Right, whilst I'm here, let me just double check that you guys are good. Yeah, all good. Yeah. So again, last stream, the flight sim session, I was talking about how, sometimes it's very tempting to have flight sim and, fly 777s, A380s, A350s, and all that kind of jazz. But at the end of the day, if you're trying to improve and save yourself some money, it makes sense for you to fly the same aircraft that you usually fly, the same place that you usually fly from, so that you are actually practicing the skill properly. Yeah, because airline pilots don't practice in a different aircraft to that which they usually fly. They keep your practice relevant. Obviously, I'm showing you guys different angles here, so I'm not really maintaining what I usually would maintain. So let's go here, and we're approaching the end. Clear right, clear ahead, clear left. And I always make those calls, and we're going to go for slowing down and 45 degrees. There we go. Always make those call outs. Okay, let me check what's happened, because we are moving slower than usual. Approaching Bravo 1 here. So I'm going to make the call. Golf Foxtrot Golf approaching Bravo 1 for backtrack to the RP. Okay, they tell me that there's nothing to affect, so I'm going to go Golf Foxtrot Golf backtracking. So we're going to make sure that these lights are on, and we're going to go ahead and cross the runway and backtrack on the runway. Right. And as we approach, let's just go here for situational awareness. We're going to go clear right, clear ahead, clear left. And we're going to go, now we're on the active runway. And let's get ourselves right to the middle. Yeah, changing these views is not very easy for me, because then maintaining control becomes a tricky thing. Nice, really nice wide runway at Northfield. It's about 1,800 feet long. 1,800 meters long, and about 40 to 50 meters wide. So as you can see, it's a huge runway. Let me go in here, because this makes it a lot easier for me to actually steer the aircraft. And we're going to come to the ORP. Cool. And gentle braking. Golf Foxtrot Golf is on the ORP. And let's go here. Let's give it turn round. Face the wind. Alrighty. And slow down, holding the brakes. 1200 RPM set. Let's go power checks. Okay, power checks. Parking brake. For some reason, it doesn't work. I need to check what's happening in here. So I'm going to hold the toe brakes. Mixture goes full rich. Power is at 1200 RPM. All T's and P's are within the green. So we're going to go 1700 RPM, and brakes are holding. There. And we're going to go carb check. There's no carb here, but there is in the aircraft. So I'm going to simulate it. Carb check. drop within limits, mag check, 1 left. One both, 1 2 right, 1 2 both, drops within limits. Difference within limits: suction is registering, ammeter is charging, T's and P's are in the green, idle check within 5 to 700 RPM, check 1200, reset, and power checks are complete. Pre-takeoff checks: trimmer set, neutral, mixture rich, mags both, pitot heat not required, instruments DI is, so that's 3 3 3 4 3 4 aligned. QNH is set 1013. Carb heat is cold. Throttle friction is tight. Let's maintain good situational awareness here. Tight transponder is set to out. Hatches and harnesses are all good. Seats are good, secured. We're going to go 10 degrees of flaps, and lights are good. Set. We're going to be taking off runway 02 on Northfield. We're going to have partial engine failure, so it's going to be a rejected takeoff because today we are practicing emergency procedures. Cool. So at this point, I'm then going to turn around and check that I can't see any aircrafts on base or final. Nothing on base, nothing on final, so I make the call. Golf Foxtrot Golf ready for departure, runway 02. Nothing to affect, so Golf Foxtrot Golf lining up. Okay. So we're entering the runway here, runway 02, and we're going to triple check that we're on the correct runway. Okay, so I'll check the compass 02, runway designator 02, DI 02. So we're going to line ourselves up just here. Okay. Now, I'm still getting used to the sensitivity of the controls and adjusting them. So that's why I might be a little bit like off. But that's all right. That comes with practice. So let's set reset 1200 RPM, checked runway, and we're going to have a partial engine failure now. So let's set 2000 RPM, checked, and T's and P's are in the green, brakes released. Now our abort point is going to be Bravo 1. We want to be around about takeoff speed, which is 55 knots by the time that we get there. If we're not at that point by the time we get there, we're going to abort the takeoff. So checking the power. Power's not quite right here. Okay, T's and P's are still in the green. We're not up to speed. That's Bravo 1. I'm aborting the takeoff. Golf Foxtrot Golf, aborting takeoff. We're just going to slow ourselves down here. And we're going to exit Alpha 3. Way. That's funky. I think my rudder pedals are not set properly. Cool. So we're going to call and do that one more time. Okay. We're going to do intersection this time. Golf Foxtrot Golf Alpha 4, ready for departure, runway 02. Nothing to affect, so we're going to enter the runway. We're going to do one more rejected takeoff before we do circuits. All right, there we go. Runway 02. We're going to stop there. Okay. These rudder pedals are a bit funky today. Let me see. Maybe it's my shoes. Right, 1200 RPM, reset, check the runway, 02 on the compass, 02 on the DI. So we're going to have power set 2000 RPM. Now the new abort point is going to be Alpha 2, which is a little way down the runway. And it's going to be on our left. So I'm going to look out for that. If we're not airborne or thereabouts, by the time we get to Alpha 2, I'm rejecting the takeoff. Cool. T's and P's in the green, brakes released, right rudder, and rolling. So this is a simulated partial engine failure. So we're rolling, checking the power. Let's assume that I had full power. Assuming that I had full power. And okay, Alpha 2, here it comes. We're not airborne. I'm going to reject the takeoff. Throttle goes idle. And we're just going to slow it down here. And gentle braking. And we're going to come off over here. Golf Foxtrot Golf rejecting the takeoff. Golf Foxtrot Golf is on the ORP. Cool. All right. That's my first experience of actually rejecting takeoff. Well, on the flight sim. Maybe not, actually. I've done it a few times. All right. Now the aircraft is magically working properly. Everything is fine. And the circuit is actually going to be 2-0 right-hand circuit. So I'm going to transition to that. Yeah, so I'm going to fly the other way. The good thing I like about using X-Plane 11, I don't know if the other softwares do this, but you guys can tell me. I can actually use Sky Demon. So let me just get myself set up on Sky Demon. Fly. And then I could use X-Plane. Cool. So that's B on X-Plane at Northfield. All right. So we're going to do right-hand circuits from runway 20, and I'm going to set up an engine proper testing myself. I'm going to set up an engine failure at some point. It's going to catch me. I'm not going to know when it's coming. So let's go. Guys, if I flop this, yeah, like don't hold it against me, okay? This is the first time I'm doing this. It's the first time I'm doing this. So let's set it up. Let's go here. Let's go edit failures. Let's go engines. Let's go failure. Not engine file. Let's go engine fail. Engine. Yeah, let's go engine fail, and let's go not at a speed, not at an altitude, not when controlled F, because I don't want to have control over it. Let's say mean time. So it's not exact. It doesn't really matter. Well, let's go for mean time, not 60 minutes, because we're going to be here forever. Let's set it up at maybe 5 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's set it up at 3 minutes, engine failure. Whew. I'm nervous. This is simulated and I'm already sweating buckets. But yeah, the whole point is to actually practice this so that if it happens in real life, I'm well prepared. So if I flop this, guys, nobody clip this, okay? No one clip this if I fail. A lot of people will fail in private and make fun of you when you fail in public. So never allow people to make you feel like you're some kind of weird alien, you know, because everyone's got issues. It's just some people are good at hiding them. And some people try to, you know, keep their failures under wraps, but everyone fails. Everyone has their moments. Everyone has their moments. So let's get going. Let's see what this engine failure is like. All right, engine failure, meantime, 3 minutes. So let's get going. Apply changes. Cool. Golf Foxtrot Golf ready for departure. Runway 20. All right. Nothing on base, nothing on final. Oh, that's already stopped. That's weird. Was that seconds? Let me see. What was up with that? Edit failures, engine failures. Because it was, wow. Do you know what? Set the exact time until failure. Let's set 3 minutes, okay? Let's say 3.5 just so I can get it started back again. Right, mixture full rich, throttle, quarter inch open. Let's get these avionics off. Master is on. Let's get that mags off. Circuit breakers are in and fuel's on. Let's go. Cool. Assuming I've done pre-takeoffs, I've done power checks and all that. So we're just going to pick up from there. All right. All right. Golf Foxtrot Golf ready for departure. Runway is 20. So let's go. Set ourselves up. And we're going to double check the numbers. 20 I see on the runway. And we're going to look for 20 on the compass. And we're going to look for 20 on the DI. We're good. And brakes come in. 2000 RPM set. T's and P's are in the green. Release the brakes. Get ready for right rudder. Full power. Right rudder. Power set, T's and P's are in the green. Airspeed is coming alive. Alpha 4 is our abort point, so we'll keep an eye on that. We have 50 knots. We have 55 knots. Gentle rotating. Climbing up about 70 knots. So this is going to be like a proper engine failure. I'm not going to be able to restart and go around. So I'm actually going to be landing in the field. Okay, keeping my hand on the power, accelerating slightly. About 70 knots is what we're looking for. And we have. And accelerates. Flaps go up. Engine T's and P's are in the green. And let's get the landing light off. And trim for the climb. Okay, clear left, clear ahead, clear right. And we're going to soon take a right turn. This engine failure is coming. I'm bugging. I am bugging. I'm panicking, mate. I am panicking. 1,100 feet for 1,200 feet. Okay. 1,200 feet, we go attitude, power, and trim. I am panicking, mate. Let's watch our altitude. Getting a bit too high there. Golf Foxtrot Golf downwind runway 20. Okay, brakes pressure checked. Undercarriage is set. Mixtures for rich. Flaps not required. Fuel. Okay, we have engine failure. First airspeed. Then navigate. The runway is not too far, so we'll start going towards the runway. Hold that nose up for 65 knots. And whilst I'm on my way, do you know what? We're going to land on the disused. I'm going to go 10 degrees of flaps. Northfield Radio Golf, Mayday, 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 Golf, November Whiskey, Foxtrot, Golf, engine failure landing on the disused. Let's go flaps. Because I'm trying to get down, let's go full flaps. It makes more sense to land on the disused, right? And the thing is, in this situation, it just, let's get some side slipping there. Okay. Now we just got to kill all that speed. Don't get ground shy. And there we go. And gentle braking. Bosh. Wow. Yeah, so this is the part where I then have to go and change my underwear because, yeah, that was an experience. That was an experience. Okay, debriefing that. What do I think? I think it was a good decision to land on the disused. It was available. I think that I was doubtful of whether I had the altitude to land on the runway. I made the radio call, which was good. One thing I should think about is securing the engine on short final, but I think I was quite focused on just making sure that I landed safely, which is fine in this case, and it worked out. I think that I would want to, secure the engine. So mixture lean, fuel off, mags off, and then open the doors. That's part of the emergency. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Well, hello. And do I have someone called Fiona in my chat? Well, hello there. Well, where? Hello there. How you doing? Oh yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Safe in my hands. Safe in my hands. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. Try that again. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. I want to celebrate. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Let's go back and get back into this action. Okay, edit failures. Let's go. Failures, engine, failure. This time, let's go exact time. Let's set 5 minutes. That gives me some time to get a circuit. It might even be engine failure on takeoff. Let's see. All right. Let's get started. Let's get started. Restart the engine. Avionics off. Masters off, mags off. Let's go. Mixture for rich, throttle quarter inch open and holding the brakes. Master switch goes on and mags 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1200 RPM. Oil pressure is up within 30 seconds. We're going to assume all of that is done. We're going to expedite because we got an engine failure. We got an appointment with an engine failure in about 5 minutes or 4.5 minutes. So let's get going. Golf November, Whiskey Foxtrot Golf, Bravo 1, ready for departure. Nothing to affect. Okay, Golf November, Whiskey Foxtrot Golf, lining up, runway 02 this time, 02. And we are on the runway. Let me set the flaps for takeoff. And holding the brakes. Make sure the trim is set neutral. Cool. All right, that's good. Trimmer set. Let's go. 2000 RPM. Check T's and P's in the green and release and full power. Power sets. T's and P's are in the green. Airspeed is alive. We're looking for 55 knots. 50 knots, 55 knots rotating. And climbing ground effects. And maintaining about there in her 70 knots. Happy. All right, power's looking good. T's and P's are in the green. Let's keep it climbing. Let's keep it going. And 600 feet, let's retract the flaps. And T's and P's are in the green. Landing lights goes off, which it is off. We're going to clear right, clear ahead, and clear left. Going to go back balance and back pressure. Got a little bit of extra speed, so we'll use that extra speed to climb. Yeah, so the idea is, you expect, hope for the best, but be prepared for the worst. That's the idea. And we're coming up to altitude here, 1,200 feet. We go attitude, and we've got power. Balance that out, and let's trim for straight and level flights. Okay, it dropped a little bit altitude there, so we're just going to pick that right back up and go there. Cool. All right, we're going to go clear right, clear ahead, and clear left. All right, clear again, clear right, clear ahead, clear left. We're going to go bank, balance, back pressure. Maintain that, and roll out. We are established on the downwind. Ooh, that bowl high, you're going to die. Bowl low, you won't fall. So yeah, I need to check that turn. On the downwind for runway 02 with the left-hand circuit, let's do a pre-landing checklist. Brakes pressure checked, undercarriage is set, mixtures full, rich, flaps not required, fuel sufficient, instruments are good, carb heat goes hot, hatches, harnesses all good, landing light goes on. And pre-landing checklist complete. Altitude is just a little bit high there, so I'm going to make sure I lower the nose and retrim. I would love for the engine failure to come about now. Actually, this would be like the perfect moment. But that doesn't necessarily happen in life, if ever it does happen. The good thing is engine failures are pretty rare. They're pretty rare. That's the good thing. So I want to maintain my altitude. Okay, so I'll come back to this point. Carb heat goes hot and power comes back. Slow down, don't go down. So I want to get into the white arc. Okay, engine failure. Okay, so immediately go for the airspeed. Trade that speed. There we go, 65 knots. And trim for 65. I'm going to go straight for the airfield. And now I've aviated, I've navigated, so I'm going to communicate. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Northfield Radio, Golf, November Whiskey, Foxtrot, Golf, engine failure, gliding to runway 02. All right, so now we're definitely going to be doing an emergency landing. Passengers be ready. So I'm going to secure the engine. Mixture goes lean, fuel goes off, and we're going to get some flaps in there. 2 notches of flaps since we're making it. Fuel goes off, and let's get those mags off. Maintaining the airspeed. Cool. And we've made it to the runway, so I'm going to go last notch of flaps. And crack the door open before touchdown. The doors are cracked open. We're maintaining about 65, which is perfect. And we're over the runway. And we're just going to go fly level. Fly level. And touchdown. Cool. Golf Foxtrot Golf landing safely on the runway and vacating Alpha 3. There we go. Way panicking, mate. Panicking. But no, doing really good. I'm enjoying that. Really useful. Okay, debrief. So that was pretty good. Obviously executed quite well at the end. I think I got carried away in securing the engine because that was my debrief from the last attempt. And my speed then fluctuated a little bit. So I think it's really important that I am set up and trimmed for that best glide speed of 65 knots. And then also, then when I do all of that, engine securing, I just need to make sure that, again, airspeed is king. Okay, particularly if the gliding distance is a lot longer, that airspeed is going to give me the best glides, the maximum gliding range. So I cannot allow it to fluctuate. If I'm too fast, I reduce my gliding range. If I'm too slow, I reduce my gliding range. If I'm just right, I maximize my gliding range. So really important when I'm securing the engine, which I did this time, crack the door open, that I'm still trimmed at the correct speed, yeah, and not allowing any movements I'm making. Let me just show you guys this different angle. Any movements I'm making to potentially, actually affect the inputs when I'm trying to move around, to make sure that I'm not inadvertently pushing or pulling the controls, which is actually what happens in real life. So for example, if I'm turning, a lot of the times or looking at something, a lot of the times we will naturally just kind of push the yoke when we're just looking at something or moving around. So it's really important to isolate the body and make sure that what helps with that is light controls. So if I'm kind of lightly on the control, then I'm not really affecting it. Yeah, I can move around without affecting the control because I'm really light on the control. But if I'm got a death grip on it, naturally my body will be tense. And as I'm reaching for the fuel to turn it off, I'm then going to be moving the yoke, which is not what I want. Fiona says, you made the route look easy. I think you meant you made that look easy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, no, that felt good. Still some things to tweak and improve, but that felt good. All right, maybe I'll do one more and then I'm out of here for today and we'll pick it back up again next time. Let's see what shenanigans we can get up to. What shenanigans can we get up to? What other failures can I have? Should I still go for engine failure again? Let's see. Flight, edit failures. I'll switch route. Let's go engine failure. Let's go. I tell you what I haven't done today is engine failure on takeoff. Yeah, because that's quite a critical time. So let me start the engine. Then let me do 1 minute because it'll take me about 1 minute to get to where I want to get to for the engine failure. So let's resume the flight. Let's get started. Mixture goes rich, throttle 1/4 inch open. Let's go mags off. Let's go that off. Yep. So we go master switch goes on and we go holding the brakes, clear right, clear ahead, clear left. And let's then go, all the circuit breakers are in. Did I? Oh, this is a wait. Did I fix the engine failure? Edit failures. Engine. No, I didn't. Always working. Apply changes. Okay, so this time it should work. There we go. Okay, oil pressure is up within 30 seconds. And we're going to set that there. Set the flaps. Let's get that trimmer down to neutral. All right, let's get avionics on. And releasing the brakes. Let's get ourselves onto the circuit, onto the runway. So we're going Alpha 3. We're going to go to Alpha 4 departure. Just to expedite, so, you know, I'm not kind of faffing around too long. So at the beginning of this stream, when I first started flight simming, I started from the apron where I usually would start. So in between the failures, I'm kind of just expediting so that I'm not here forever. But I've at least practiced the full routine at least once today. Yeah. So Golf November Whiskey Foxtrot Golf at Alpha 4 ready for departure. Okay, Golf November Whiskey Foxtrot Golf, nothing to affect. I've got 10 degrees of flaps. Actually, Golf Foxtrot Golf request would like to backtrack runway 02 for departure. Nothing to affect. Let's go and backtrack. Golf Foxtrot Golf, backtracking runway 02. Departure. Cool. So we're on the runway now. We've cleared. We've called, we've cleared, and we're just going to backtrack. So we got the whole runway to use for departure and our takeoff. Because I'm going to have the engine failure, and if I have enough runway remaining, I'll land back on the runway. If I don't, it will be a field, and those will look quite different. So I want to put myself in that dilemma just to see what makes sense in the moment, depending on where the engine failure happens. Okay, cool. So slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, and turn around. Golf Foxtrot Golf lining up runway 02. So we go here, and we're going to double check. 02 is what it says on the runway designator, 02 on the compass, 02 on the DI. And I'm just going to get myself aligned here and slow down. Oh. All right, so here is where we get into bad habits. I swear these rudder pedals are just so annoying. Right, 1200 RPM reset. Let's go and set up the engine failure. Edit failures. Let's do it in 1 minute. Failures, engine failure in set exact time. 1 minute. Done. Ready? Okay, holding the brakes. 2000 RPM set. T's and P's in the green. And releasing the brakes. Right rudder. Full power. Power sets, T's and P's and the green. Airspeed is slowly coming alive. Alpha 3 is going to be our bolt point. We're coming up to Alpha 3 and we'll rotate speed. Rotating. And we're going to climb up about 70 knots, which is about there. That's it. Okay. That gives me about 70 knots. This sight picture gives me about 70 knots. And we're 300 feet above engine failure. Okay, let's go forward. Cool. There's a field just to the left. We're going to go flaps full. And we're going to go mixture, fuel, mags, crack the door open. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Northfield Radio, Golf, November Whiskey, Foxtrot Golf, engine failure, landing in the field north of the airfield. And we're just going to come to this field. There's no ditches, there's no power lines, there's no animals. We're safe. So we're going to land on the runway, on the field. All right, gentle braking. Obviously, in real life, it's a bit harder than this because there might be, more roads, more cars, power lines to fly over. So, yeah, but at this height, there aren't many choices, and you just have to go for what's in front of you. And in this case, it was a case of get full flaps as quickly as possible so that we can have the slowest ground speed, because you want to land as slow as possible, right? You want to maintain the best glide speed, but then as soon as you're like committed to land and you're going to make it, you need to get that speed as slow as possible. Anyways, that's what I'm not a flight instructor, so don't quote me. But you want your touchdown to be as slow as possible, particularly on grass. All right, cool. So I think I've put myself through the paces enough for today. I think I'm happy with that. It's been about an hour and 10. I feel good. I feel prepped. Definitely going to keep practicing some more emergency procedures next time. What I might do is practice some forced landing. So engine failure at altitude, say like 3,000-4,000 feet, engine fire in the air, what I would do if the airfield's closed, things like that. These are all things that you have to tick off your list when you are preparing for your first solo, right? So yeah, useful to practice and stay on top of these things. All right, people, it's a late one today. I can see there's been some lurkers in the chat, people who are just kind of watching me from a distance, but not saying nothing. I see you. I wonder what it is exactly you think you're up to. It's kind of stalkerish, if you ask me. It's kind of stalkerish, if you ask me. Lurking in the chat, not making yourself known, not saying hello, not laughing at me, not advising me. Come on, man. Come on. At least hit that subscribe button if you haven't, and hit the like button. If you've watched me this long, come on, you must like it. So make sure you hit that like button because it helps. I'm not asking for your money. I'm just asking for some clicks. And I would much appreciate that. As you know, everything that we do, like all the support I get, I pass it on, So if we grow this channel, then it's not going to be like I'm not the primary beneficiary of it. As you know, last year we launched a scholarship, which was fantastic. I'm always, supporting pilots, particularly who are doing PPL training. Again, not as a flight instructor, just a bit of mentorship, because one of the things that happens, especially in aviation, if you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what the process is like, you end up wasting a lot of time and potentially a lot of money kind of going in circles because it's just so much information. It's really hard to know. And the importance of mentorship in any area of life is they help you to cut through the fluff, to focus on the most important things, and to, take steps that allows you to kind of make the journey as short as possible. So that's what I try to do for anybody who comes my way, really. Because, when I was in that position, I wish that I had that kind of advice, that kind of support. So I tried to do that for them. So long story short is you support me, you support others, because I'm out here to help others live their dream. Anyways, thank you very much for joining me for today. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your attention. I appreciate your stalking. I do. I appreciate the stalk. Stalk me again, please, next time. I'm trying to do the Future Pilot 901 live on Mondays, where we look at CAA updates, air accident investigation branch updates, sometimes catching up on some of our favorite YouTubers, talking about how we can be, how I can improve as a pilot. And then potentially on Thursdays, it's going to be flight sim sessions, practicing these kind of things, and anything that you guys might find useful. All right, people. Well, you know the deal. You know the drill. Until next time, this is Future Pilot 901, and my name is D, and I'm reminding you to live your dream. Peace.
Man, from living in my car to finally getting my trial flight done.
Hold it.
To being in this moment. Hey, come on. Well done. Was it worth the sacrifice? Oh man.
Flat. Pull back. Maybe pull back more. Hold it there. Pull back.
Switching to Southern radar 130.
Bit more.
Listen. Was it worth the sacrifice?
So, power right on. Center line.
Listen, if you have a dream, it's down to you to make it happen, man. You might give it everything and it might still not work, but guess what? The journey makes you a better, stronger person. Can you imagine what kind of person you would become if you didn't pursue the one thing that you thought was the best thing in the world? You didn't pursue it. What kind of person does that make you after 20, 30 years of doing that? But when you chase what you believe is the most valuable, the most beautiful, the most awesome thing that you can do, and you give it everything, win or lose, you become a better person.